Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So people being caught with egg over their face, all over their face, kind of funny. Kind of funny, although it's happening a lot nowadays, so it's also kind of sad. Honestly, I think that one of the best examples we see nowadays is if you ever watch the White House press briefing, which there are a lot less of now. That they got the new person, Kareem Jean-Pierre. I don't remember the name, but like she's not very good at the job, right? She's not very good at, and she's being hit with impossible questions. They say to like, why did the president say he had no conversations with his son about his illegal business dealings when we've got this voicemail over here of him talking about his illegal business dealings with his son? And no, she just goes, well, the sun is up and it's beautiful, and I'm a gay woman and a black woman, and it's a new day in America, right? You just see this complete weird disconnect from reality, and the more egg on the face, the more the disconnect from reality. So what's that got to do with Doctor Who? This is a fun little article I found from Screen Rant, people with lots of egg on their face a lot of the time. Well, there's a wonderful little article on Screen Rant. Now, Screen Rant, bless them, has noticed that Russell T Davies's new Doctor Who is very, very, very popular and successful. How do they notice that? Well, it's called A-being, right? We have an example of A and an example of B, right? So we had Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who over here, nobody gave a shit about. It was like, okay, we got to keep it nice and quiet so nobody gets spot. Nobody cares. No, you can spoil everything. No one gives a shit, right? No one cares. In fact, the person who was promoting Jodie's final 90-minute kidney stone of an episode that we got to pass through before we can move on with life is Russell T Davies. Chris Chibnall cannot do it. So yeah, another great A-being experiment is looking at Spider-Man No Way Home and any other Marvel movie now, right? Did you see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? I watched the first 20 minutes and I got a headache. I didn't go to the cinema. I just saw it on Disney+. Thor, Love and Thunder is about to tank beautifully. Things are not going that well. Things are not going that well. But if you compare it to Spider-Man No Way Home, that was what successful looks and feels like, right? You don't need to tell me that The Boys is successful. Why? Because I see people talking about it on social media. We know what's successful and we know what isn't because no one talks about it. So sadly, Screen Rant also knows that, and they noticed nobody was talking about Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, and everyone was talking about Russell T Davies' Doctor Who. So they're in a bit of a quandary because they've got like a massive archive of them going, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who is the bestest ever. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it, and if they don't, they're a bigot and they're awful, right? So now reality is being splashing them like a bucket of cold water in their face constantly as Russell T Davies coughs and goes, oh, that's so exciting, Russell, oh, beep the beep, oh, Reese Morris, oh, Russell T Davies, oh, and Chris Chibnall was like, I better keep it secret. Nobody cares, Chris. Nobody cares. So they have this wonderful article saying, oh, we got to look forward to the 60th anniversary, and where they beautifully try and conflate Jodie Whittaker's finale and the 60th anniversary. It's all the same thing. Look, it's all popular. It's all the... No, it's not. No, it's not. And it's somewhat pathetic. It's a somewhat pathetic ruse that anybody without a horrible head injury can probably see through, right? It's a horrible, horrible ruse that they can probably see way past. So not working out too well for them. So they wrote this article, so I had to read it, right? I read it on my live stream last night. I don't normally clip out bits where I go over articles on my live stream, but this is just too delicious to miss. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment, sign on my Substack, sign on my paid Substack. Just send me bars of gold and bags of diamonds. You can do that. I don't mind. Liquidate all your earnings, all your holdings. Sell your house, sell everything, and just turn it into diamonds and give it to me. Yeah, listen, you hit the like button when I ask you to. Maybe you'll do that too. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Wouldn't it be weird if one of you does that? Look, if you do, I'm going to turn it down. I'll be like, no, mate, you should keep your life. And really, Rabbi? Really? Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment, sign up myself, that's blah, blah, blah. We've done all that. Now, let me hand over to me from last night. Doctor Who, 10 elements to anticipate in the 60th anniversary episode. So there's been a lot of buzz generated by Russell T Davies over the last few weeks, last few months, right? Yeah, Shruti Gatwa, David Tennant, Yasmin Finney, and I know a lot of people are very iffy about that. She was on set for 4 days. Leave it alone. It's not a big deal. I don't think she's Yasmin. She's Shruti Gatwa's companion, right? If that makes you feel better, I do not think that's the case, right? It's been big news because she's got a huge following, right? So let them have a huge following. I think they're going to bring all these people to Doctor Who. Anyway, people who have noticed that it's been very, very popular and very exciting are the people who have been saying, no, this era is the bestest ever. People just aren't excited on TV anymore. It's a Netflix. Netflix. By the way, I still haven't been able to bring myself to watch Umbrella Academy season, was it 3? I mean, look, Elliot Page, God bless him. I hope he's very, very well, right? I hope Elliot Page has a fantastic life, and he's definitely a bloke. Was never, ever a girl, and I would never, if he was a girl, I don't know what his name would be. But it is dead to me, and I will not name it, right? I want to be very clear. I like to keep my count, right? However, I have a sneaking, I don't know, suspicion, right? Not suspicion, fear that when I see this people showing off their top surgery, it really upsets me because it feels like they've and anybody has elective surgery, I never like it, right? I always I'm glad they feel good about it, but I feels like you're like mutilating yourself, maybe because you're in deep distress, right? And I don't know if that's the case. I do not know if that's the case, but that's the vibe I get. So, I haven't been able to bring myself to watch it, and I probably won't, right? I really probably won't. But I have no idea how we got on that. But never mind. So they are desperate. They are desperate to jump onto the bandwagon of Rusty Davis. The Meet the Beat, all the other exciting stuff. They go, and Jodie Whittaker, and they want to weave everything together. So when you are excited about Doctor Who, you think it's it kind of like in their disease-crazed minds, it means you're excited about Jodie Whittaker as well, right? It's just absolutely crazy, but that's just where it is. Doctor Who, 10 exciting elements to anticipate the 60th anniversary episodes. These are definitely some of the most exciting aspects of the 60th anniversary episode of Doctor Who. You're not going to see Jodie or anything about Jodie. Okay, she's gone. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong, right? But I think she's gone. I don't think they're inviting her back in the near future. I think by the time they do, she'll be too old, right? And it'll just look weird. So I don't think she's ever going to be fondly remembered. It's just no. I mean, honestly, Janet and Sophie here. This doesn't make you look good, darling. I'm sorry. This is not a good look for you. Don't want to tell you. The 60th anniversary of Doctor Who is drawing ever closer. Oh, ever so closer. So close you can feel a bit. What was that line from the Dalek? Doctor and the Daleks trailer? So close you can feel their heat. Can I feel your heat, darling? I'll cost you 20. Is drawing ever closer, and the plans are currently up in the air as to what fans can expect. It could be one giant episode for an unannounced release date. No, November 23rd. They actually said the first thing's going to air November 23rd. Or it may be a number of specials currently in development. Nobody knows the shape of it, which is exciting to me, right? From what has been released about the celebration, though, there is plenty to get excited about. From a familiar face, debuting heroes and fan favorite writer making their return. There's a little something for everyone from every era. Not really, mate. When they tried to do that, they called that was that interactive Doctor Who stage thing they did in West End of London, Doctor Who Time Fracture, right? We had a bit of every Doctor, including Jodie Whittaker, and it tanked completely. Of course, they did give me a copyright strike, right? Those bastards, and then the good Lord did smite them with a flood. So nice one, God. Okay, nice one, God. And actually, all did happen. Oh, I don't think they were smited. I think the insurance worked out pretty nice for them. A new Doctor. There's a changing of the guard happening on Doctor Who, and Ncuti Gatwa has been selected to the next incarnation of the time-traveling Doctor, which I am excited about. Gatwa is no stranger to fans of Sex Education, where he impressed everyone with the performance of Eric, and he's bringing in a whole new demographic with it. Again, my daughter's crowd is coming in. There's a lot of people in their early 20s who watched Doctor Who when they were a kid with their fathers, like me, right? And they loved it, like my daughter did. And now they see Ncuti Gatwa go, I'll give that a go. That sounds fun. The actor has managed to demonstrate his supreme range. His emotional depth can pull from comedic timing. He's shown plenty of scenes. He does have good comedic timing, doesn't he? That's what I'm actually quite excited about. I think that'll be good. Where we're up to. He will surely add a different energy to the TARDIS. Okay. And it does look like his regeneration will take place as part of the anniversary. Well, we think that's where it's going to end up, right? That's my guess. It'll probably end up around there. Neil Patrick Harris debut. I like a bit of Neil Patrick Harris, right? They're going to do RTD, and then they're going to weave in Jodie. It's like, and this Jodie Whittaker. You thump. There we go. I go. Gatwa may be joining the show for a long term. Neil Patrick Harris is also getting in on the action for the anniversary. There is plenty of theories and rumors circulating about who he could be. Listen. If he's not the toy maker, we are certainly led to believe he is the toy maker, right? There's a big sign on set saying Toy Maker of the Year, right? If he's not the toy maker, again, we've certainly been led to believe he is. Toy maker, brilliant. Just a brilliant idea, right? It really is just a brilliant idea. It's so good that it's like it doesn't exist. There's one episode and we don't even have Bill Hartnell in it. Just some stand-in's hands, right? For a lot of it, it's like this Trilogic game. And it's got such a huge what's the word I'm looking at? It's got a huge legacy, right? I think it's a great idea. Gatwa may be joining. Blah blah blah. There's plenty of things about who he is, considering he's said to be the Doctor's greatest enemy, right? The Special Toy Maker and the Master are the two top candidates. Not the Master. That's ridiculous. God, and then I'm going to be proved wrong. All right. And he's the Master. Oh, well, God, yeah, I was wrong. Although it won't be for a year. Yeah, over a year. Nobody's going to remember. There we go. Wherever. Fans have seen him be villainous before in a series of unfortunate events. It might be time to turn that up a notch for the 6th anniversary. I liked him in Matrix. I like the Matrix movie, right? Matrix, what's it called again? Resurrection. For me, it was. It wasn't completely unnecessary, but it was a legitimate. For its illegitimacy, it was a legitimate, a logical. Continuation of the storyline, right? And we didn't flush away the original. Was it as good? No. Rusty Davis returning. Yes, Neil Patrick Harris is coming on board because of his working relationship with writer Rusty Davis, who previously created It's a Sin. However, Davis has a much wider filmography than just that show, with fans reminiscing about his time in the early days of the Doctor Who reboot. Many believe Davis to be one of the best writers to ever work on the show. He is. Honestly, he's like such a top-level writer in the industry. Well, we'll get to you in a minute, Jodie. You relax, darling. But he's like he's like Dennis Potter. He is like like Jed McCura, right? Like he is like royalty. He can wish anything into existence, right? Yeah, no, I think it's bizarre. They think that it's bizarre, and I think the results are just fun. It's a very different type of Doctor Who. Like his Doctor Who is just it's very. It just has a different flavor, a different feel, which I kind of like. I like it. The Doctor Who is some kind of it's a bit of an auteur show, right? I really wish we saw the Toby Whithouse Doctor Who, right? I wish we saw that run. He'd had another couple of years with Capaldi. Oh, that would have been like dark, scary Doctor Who. Toby Whithouse, that would have been awesome, right? Absolutely awesome. Creating a range of incredible episodes throughout this run. While he'll be returning as showrunner, his influence does begin on the 6th anniversary, which seems to be he'll be working alongside, which it seems what? His influence does begin on the 6th anniversary, where it seems he'll be working alongside exiting showrunner Chris Chibnall. No, it doesn't. They seem to have nothing to do with. Although he just said, "Oh, I just saw the final cut of Jodie's last episode. It was fantastic. So many surprises." Oh, so many surprises. It's just going to be like ridiculous mic drop surprise after ridiculous mic drop surprise, right? That's what over and over and over again, right? Lots of Thasmin, it's not real. Just keep telling yourself it's not real. End of an era. It's the end of an era for Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker's beloved version. She's not beloved. Everybody hates her. Beloved? Like, what universe is that? Beloved? Like, honestly, how do they work out beloved? Okay, wait a second. We have this is a handbrake turn stop. We have to look at the ratings then. Let's just she's beloved. We'll see. Now it makes sense. Right, one second, just putting it up. There you go. Over here, doink. So let's see how much she's actually beloved. That's a good idea. Because, we're going to see what love looks like in the form of ratings, right? We're going to see that now, right? Screen. What extreme bullshit? Yeah. That looks like an old drunk man's piss stream, right? It doesn't even have like a bit of an arc to it. It's beloved by who? Behave. Really? Beloved? My mind is still reeling from that. Like how? How do you come to that conclusion? Go back to the article. The deeply insane article. There you go. Doink. Is it the beloved version of the character departing alongside her companions? Oh, yeah, shall we scissor for one last time? Always wonder what it feels like. Oh, dear. Why do I imagine it feels like two bits of sandpaper rubbing together? Oh, man. Yeah, this is not a fun Doctor. It's an emotional time for the cast, crew, and fans alike. No, we're emotional. We're jubilant. Happy days are here again. Lift the world. Yeah, really? Yeah, a VE day. With the majority of fans with emotional time for cast, crew, and fans alike, with the majority of the story or getting creative to send the previous Doctor away. Go away. Of course, there's something about this shift. Why are you trying to tie this to Rossi Davis? Oh, right, because you are unpopular shit and you don't want to believe it, right? Of course, there's something about this shift that is sometimes better. The 6th anniversary is sure to give Whittaker's era The perfect send-off for fans always intrigued by what will ultimately be the cause of regeneration of the iconic moment, no matter what happens. Oh, I just want it over. Master plan. Okay, I don't like Sacha Dhawan's master. It's over the top and not mastery at all, right? I think he's a good actor, right? I do. I think he's a great actor. I think we're just freaked out. I think we are very lucky and honored to have an actor of that caliber. I think the direction it was given was absolute cack, right? Absolute cack. The Master is one of the most compelling villains ever to grace the screen. And in Doctor Who, they're frozen again. Come on. And there have been some great variational characters from Missy to some of the earliest versions with their cringy dialogue and over-top performance. Okay, look. Anthony Ainley was a bit gay rapey, right? A bit gay rapisty, right? But right now, he would look at the left wing of America, the left wing of politics, and go, "You guys are sick bastards," right? He may be a bit gay rapey. He's not into infanticide. There's he'll be like, "Ew, you guys are messed up." Critical dialogue of the current master portrayed by Sacha Dhawan feels like a combination of older. No, he doesn't, you lying cunts. Oh, God, you just annoy me. He's by far one of the best parts of the latest era. Well, it's not like it's high, it's a high bar. Yes, you are the least shittiest bit of the shit. Really? Oh, yes, least shitty. Well done. And it's returning for the 6th anniversary, no matter what happens. Remember, Doctor, what's this shitty enemy times in? Beware your enemies and their master. I wonder what it can mean. No matter what happens, he just can't seem to die. And a treat for fans, the potential final appearance. Yes, we know he's in it. His art was linked to the destruction of Gallifrey. God, that was shit. And the breakdown of everything the Doctor knew about her past. So maybe just get rid of him too. However, there's always a chance that he could be this could be one of his ruses. So I'm really intrigued to see how the Master Range, the Sacha Dhawan Master Range, does at Big Finish. If it gets a 3rd and 4th box set, I'll be surprised, right? I will be surprised. Familiar Quebec yet? No, this has nothing to do with popular Doctor Who. Look at this. It's so pathetic. I mean, this is really genuinely, deeply pathetic, right? It's pathetic they're in it. I don't know what Janet's costume is supposed to be. Have you just joined Sergeant Pepper? What's up with that, Janet? I don't know. Is that one of Chibnall's ideas, was it? Yeah, it looks like it. It's time for the fans of the classic Doctor Who to take a trip down memory lane. Yeah, member berries. Yay, member berries. And trans people. That's really what... Oh, God. This is also awful. Okay, take a trip down memory lane, and there are 2 companions returning for the next episode, both of which have worked alongside a much earlier incarnation of the Time Lord. Ace and Tegan. There's going to be a bunch more. Look, the ongoing rumor is the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th Doctors in it, right? I mean, and 9th or 10th, I think. 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th, I think. Is it going to be? Probably. You're probably going to get stuff like that, but I don't know. Listen, we'll do Star Trek Strange New Worlds after that, which is so fan wanky, right? It's so deeply fan wanky, right? It's a remake of A Balance of Terror, which is a classic episode. With a Jim Carrey Kirk. It's weird. It's just weird. Alien female allies will be back in all their glory. Well, keep some of your glory in, darling. Yeah. No. The days I want to see all your glory ended in 1985, darling. Okay, we don't want to see all your glory then. And Sophie, I don't know how old you were. If you're underage, then we bet I'm 95. Leave me alone. Rose's introduction, please. It's not a big deal. With the new Doctor Who comes the new companions. She's not the companion, you idiot bastards. Oh, God. It's like, everything is about validating themselves. Like everything exists to validate them. No, because they live an invalid life. Like, oh, God. She's there to get the Instagram, the TikTok followers. And also she's probably pretty good, with a new Doctor comes a new companion. The latest in the series will surely introduce her in the 6th anniversary. Actually, campaign has been announced. So no, as companion Rose, no. She's been announced as a character playing Rose, not bloody companion. Who apparently has no ties to Rose Tyler. No, doesn't say that. Has no ties to Rose Tyler. How is she called out? Rusty Davis said the opposite. What's the mystery? Whoa. Who previously boarded the TARDIS. Oh, God. How much longer does this shit go on for? This is agony. Oh. Come on. You can do this. Favorite work on Heartstopper. Finney was allowed to demonstrate what a force of nature can be on in each scene with a raw talent shining through everyone. I do believe she's going to deliver a good performance, right? That's something I genuinely think is going to happen, right? I don't think there's going to be any coasting on identity. All right, I do think the performance is going to be good. She's undoubtedly going to be a great addition to the cast. Audience excited to see her where the show takes a character. It's blink and you miss her, basically. Old Time Lords. Companions are exciting prospect, but ultimately the audience want to see their favorite doctors make a comeback. David Tennant has already been confirmed for return with his Doctor Spotted film in 6th anniversary via Worlds Online and everywhere else. I mean, Worlds Online and everywhere else. Both Peter Capaldi and Matt Smith are heavily rumored. I think you'll be lucky to get Capaldi. Matt Smith, I hope so. I hope you get Capaldi, but I think you'll be lucky. And there might be a chance of Christopher Eccleston. You'll be luckier. Blimey, look, what, Mr. Sunshine? Really? Oh, it's all dark here, you know. Where will you take the TARDIS? Oh, I don't know. A big dark cupboard. I could sit in it and be in the dark like we are in life. We walk in darkness. Oh, better luck I had this job in lockdown. Nobody else could work. It was all dark. Yeah, I mean, like, Chris, have some birthday cake. Cheer up, okay? Things aren't all bad. Oh, they are. They're all bad. Go down the minefield. God, cheer up. Outside of this, the classic Doctors are always willing to make an appearance of some kind, as they did the 50th anniversary. Most likely to make their impact is Paul McGann. Previously, no bloody chance. I mean, maybe. I don't know. There's more chance of Paul McGann in Jodie's finale than in the 60th, I think. Regardless of who else included, fans are thrilled to see the 10th Doctor by the 10th Doctor's role. We don't think it's a 10th Doctor. Donna Noble, played by Catherine Tate, was an incredibly popular and hilarious companion whose time in the I hate how she writes the TARDIS. Sorry, but every time I see it, okay, all capitals. Don't need periods after everything. So clearly, somebody who's never seen the bloody show. Time and relative dimension in space. Lucky you don't write that whole thing out. Was cut short after her mind was merged with that of the Time Lord. She can never remember her incredible past, and yet she's making a return. Ooh. Alongside her grandfather and mother, Donna's life will clearly be intercepted by the Doctor again. If it's the same Donna, right? If it's not a simulacrum or whatever made by the the toy maker. She can never return. She can never remember her incredible way to make a return. Blah blah blah. Donna's life will clearly be intercepted by the Doctor, and their fates crossover is a thrilling idea that Tennant and Tate are teaming up again once more for the 6th anniversary via Digital Spy. Oh, okay, so this is nearly done. Huge scale, and I do believe Jodie's episode will have a lot of money splashed on it unwisely. The 50th anniversary of the show was an indication of when it needs to Doctor Who well, when it needs to, Doctor Who can go big. Okay, fine. It was extraordinary. It was extraordinary with the old. Look, I think the Five Doctors did the same thing. With the Ultimate, including a huge British talent and multiple crossover Doctors. I saw Gallifrey finally saved from the Time Lord and old companions and brought back old companions. One old companion. Yeah. The 60th anniversary will surely be even more incredible, where it's like that fans are eagerly awaiting and anticipating with Rusty David. Oh, you are. So, oh, God. I can't. Stop. Leave me alone. So, yeah, this is just utter desperation. Utter, I will say, somewhat pathetic desperation to tie Jodie Whittaker's era. To the excitement of Russell D. Davies, because there is no excitement about the Jodie Whittaker era. Yucky thump. I always wonder what it would feel like. Oh. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.